we started the business. It was so difficult. Jumping around for the past 20 years, I survived today. But for the first 3 years, life was really bad. I remember I tried to borrow $3,000 from the banks. It took me 3 months asking any friends I know to borrow the money, and failed.
I tell you guys, for the first 3 years, we did not have even $1 revenue from our business. Why you want to be the entrepreneur? Because being an entrepreneur, you have to do the things before the other people do. You have to wake up before the other people wake up. You have to be more brave than the others.
So I started my business without knowing anything about computer, without knowing anything about business. I started my first company, my wife and I, and a schoolmate. We borrowed start from $1,000.
The best assets you have is that you are young. Don't complain. Let the other people complain. Those people complain, those people who fail. And do not always say, well, I don't have. So since then, I think everything use my own brain to think about it. Is that true? Is that an opportunity inside? Is there anything I can do that make the difference? Think about this. And then when you think about this, start to do it. I saw a lot of people, young people, have fantastic ideas every evening. But in the morning, they go to the office same again. Make the move. Make the action. To everybody, to any person, tomorrow is new. And believe one thing, this is also another last advice I want to give you. You have to work very hard, right? Either work for the others or work for yourself. And I choose the way, work for myself. But working for myself, that means working for the society. If you really want to work for yourself, think about the others. The DT time, making sure you help others. Because only when the other people are successful, when the other people are happy, you will be successful, you will be happy. Think about how you can make things different. Use your own brain to think. If something, everybody believe it, everybody love it, forget about it. That's not your opportunity. Because when everybody agrees, why this opportunity should be yours? Because a lot of people don't agree with it. And you think this is good, think carefully and find a group of people working together. And making sure the people working with you together believe the dreams. Whether investors believe in this or not, whether your friends believe it or not, whether your parents believe it or not, that's not important. You believe it, your team believe it, and work day and night on this. That's how the things happens. And the day when I'm going to write a book, which I don't know whether I can write it, but the book I want to write about is Alibaba 1001 Mistakes.
Okay.
So many mistakes we have, and this is the best assets we have. So don't worry about it, you will make a mistake. Don't worry about that. Just to go ahead if you have a dream. Use your instinct. And making sure that everything you do is to the need of the customer. no chance in the government, no chance in that, and then I believe we should not give up. So I was in a desperate and think a lot. Let's go do it again. So we went back to Hangzhou. I invited the 18 my students and friends in my apartment. Year 1999, February 21st. We took the video. I was talking about the future. People look at me, this guy's crazy. The next 10, 20 years will be the mobile time. The mobile, the data, and innovation. So these things put together will be fantastic opportunity. I think opportunity is everywhere. Honestly, when people think about internet is the future, 10 years ago, internet was so good. When nobody believed internet was so good. Now internet is so tough because all the smart people go to internet. So you should go to the off-ground. There are so many opportunities. If you run a restaurant, if you're really interested in running a restaurant in Korea, using IT technology to making sure the restaurant is perfectly unique. If you want to open a barber shop, making sure you use the IT technology and data technology be the different. It's not only the high tech that works. There are a lot of business if you're using IT better. That'd be fantastic. And to raise money, most of the times the venture capitalists to give you the money, not only because of the business plan, because of the team you have, who working together with you, and who are these people, what's your experience, what's your record. I think raising money is not that difficult today. Trust me, there's too much money here. The day when I started Alibaba, I asked my colleague to record and tape everything we talk, all the meetings. We've been putting a whole house of tapes in the past 16 years. We want recorded.